I hope you're doing good. It is Friday and it is LEDA Day 8, 18, I believe. 19, 19. It's day 19 for LEDA. I had to think about what Sunday's date was and count backwards, but we all get in times like this. And I'm just going to say, um, sometimes we just don't want to come live. And the last 2 days, I just didn't want to come live. So my streams probably were not the best, but as I see, not many people watched them anyway. That's what happens. Um, but if you did miss yesterday's about the light that my esthetician uses, it may not have been the highest quality video because of the lighting and the glare of the lighting and things like that. But I am going to say her giving us a description of why she used that particular light and how she uses the light was really, really interesting to me because I'm kind of geek out over equipment. But anybody who has, who for a beginner, even though that light is an expensive light, I'm going to tell you at retail cost, it is like a $300 light. But it is if you would only have to buy that one light to use most of the time because there were so many versatile ways you could use that light. So, if you are coming on, jump into the chat and say hi. And today I'm actually going to give a tour of my website. I love when I say, hey, if you're coming on live, jump onto chat, and that person just disappears. They just disappear. It's like they're afraid that I might call them into the screen or something like that. No, unless you're a scheduled interviewee, I am not going to call you into the screen. But it doesn't hurt to say hi. It actually encourages the person who is on camera being bold enough to come out here and actually show their face and share their voice. It gives us a little extra energy and we can be a little more, even more cheerful when we're on here. So, but today's LEDA is all about going to Weezy's website and seeing exactly what Weezy is about. I I think I am the queen of leaving clues, but then I take and I use so many breadcrumbs and then I kind of drop off. And that is one thing that I am using here for LEDA and in this training of mine right now to go ahead and be more intentional, be have a better what they call call to action in sales talk, but leading people to go and check out what you want them to check out, actually talking about it. I'm trying to work on, um, so many people talk about, well, you can watch me here, you can follow me here, please follow me, please share. I'm horrible at that. But I do have it at the bottom of my screen when I come on live. This way, sorry, hiccups. Um, because it does scroll across the bottom. But some people they have all these little fancy intros and stuff like that, and it's just not me. Maybe I need to step up my game like that. Going forward with things that I want to work with, I probably will start doing that more. I have plans after this LEDA. Like I said, this LEDA, I am practicing having more eye contact with the camera instead of, because if I look at myself on the screen, I'm like this. But if I look up at you, it looks like I'm talking to you. And I really can kind of keep an eye on the screen. No matter if my eyes are up like this, I can still, in my peripheral vision, see my comments are over on the right and I can see what's happening behind me in the left, or I can kind of see the overall screen is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, to, but with all of that being said, in the next month, you're going to notice a shift uh, with my with some of my rhetoric. I do teach people how to do video. I do teach people how to set up a channel. But I also have my program, Living Legacy with Weezy. And with that, it's all about storytelling. And even though I might be talking about generational stories, things that have happened, I want to come forth and give some interesting stories about people, and maybe a snippet of their life or whatever. Because Living Legacy with Weezy is all about that. It's about sharing snippets of your life, not your whole life journey, but some snippets of your life that can carry on for generations to come. But with that being said, that also can lead to, if you are in business, that can work in business too. Perhaps you have a generational business. My niece works for a company that started out with one company, and then, and under the umbrella of the main corporation, they now have 5 companies that run inside of that one company. But wouldn't it behoove them if they would talk about that? Give a little bit of that backstory. What was it like? What was the dream? What was the inspiration to start this company? Um, what were some of the downfalls that they went through, but then what are some of the highs they went through? But you see, that all weaves into the tapestry of the story. And that is where I feel I am going to shine better if I start talking more about this, than and getting more away from the social media tips, how to do YouTubes. If you want those, I will teach those. That will probably stay in my regular email. But as for coming on live and here on Facebook and on YouTube, this is the language you're going to be hearing. So that is one of the reasons I'm doing LEDA, is to get more comfortable in kind of plowing this new ground up, getting it ready to sow the seeds. I'm a farmer's daughter. This was the time of year we started tilling the ground. We would go out and pick out the rocks that would make obstructions and get the we'd get the soil ready for to receive the seed. And that's what I'm doing right now with these LEDA challenges. So today, like I said, I'm going to take you over to my website. And if you would like to check out my website all on your own, if you when you can hold your phone up to the screen and use this little QR code, and it will take you over to my website. But for right now, just stay here with me. And I don't want to share quite yet. Cancel. I want to do this first. Not what I wanted either. Oh, this is what I want to do. Sorry. I should have had this set up. But I guess I didn't plan well enough this morning. Anyway, let's go back over here to the share screen and hit home of Weezy Inc. And I'm going to share it. And this is my website. I do about 99% of the work on this myself. I did have somebody help me set it up. But once I got it set up, I went to work and I do almost all this work myself. Anyway, Um, this is my homepage, and any homepage should be kind of like the table of contents. What are you going to find within the website, and tell a little bit about it. And you can go here and you can check everything out. Um, this call to action, book a discovery call. That is how you can schedule time for a consultation. And I've told you many times, I give a free 15-minute consultation, and then my consultations are not uh, do not break the bank, but in an hour we can really set an agenda for what your plans are, how to do it, when to do it, what platforms to use. That's what my consultations are. And then I have my e-courses, and I encourage you to make reels. I also, but these are the classes that I these are the classes that I teach. Let me repeat that. These are the classes I teach. But anyways, that's the home page. I'm not going to go through every page, but I do want to bring your attention to the things that I do that can really help you. Now, number one, if you doubt that I know what I'm talking about, you can go over here to the projects page. And these are videos that I produced. I put together the concepts, any kind of extra applications that went inside. I hired a videographer and an editor. Everything else was me. I hired the voice, I chose the music, everything. But you can go in here and see what kind of videos that I made before 2020. There's only 2 on there. I need to go back in there. Where's Oh, no, there's 3. There's 3. But you see, these were kind of like small commercial type, promotional, to encourage you to like go to Famous Dave's here in Charlotte. This was what's called an explainer video, where they have a loyalty program, and we explain on how it works and how to get on there. Um, and then this company, I did some behind the scenes work, so that, because a lot of their clients never see them, they're all online, but we wanted to highlight and show that they really were a viable business in a brick and mortar building. There's actually people working, and it's just a quick and easy video. But you can go check those out, and you can go over to my YouTube channel and see many, many more. Um, So I am going to start, before I go to Living Legacy, I'm going to go over here to Weezy's workshops. Now, these are great for anybody. I do private sessions, and I charge by the hour for those. I don't want to say currently because I want to keep this, but it's less than $100 an hour. I can tell you that. It's less than $70 an hour. But these are e-courses that I have developed, and most of them, I have kept them slightly imperfect, because I am here. I am not here to tell you how to be all sexy and sleek. I am here to tell you and encourage you to move forward. But you can see, even when I am doing it, I'm doing 90% of this work on my own, moving the lights, explaining the lights, capturing the imagery. My husband helped me out some, but you click this more information button, and it takes you over right to where you could purchase the e-course. And with all of my e-courses, you get an hour of consultation with that too, online, and we just meet on Zoom. Short form videos, how to make a super simple short form video. So that reels and TikToks, YouTube shorts, if that's what you want to do, those would be the 9 by 16 videos. But anyways, moving on, how to tell a story with video editing. That is about taking all of the small pieces of putting together video. That's your video footage, your pictures, text that you might want to use, any graphics that you want to use. But these are great to use in emails, social media, websites. But it is it is a great thing to learn how to edit, and it is not that hard these days. It is time consuming, but it's not that difficult. And then a lot of times I have a blog page. And so you can find a lot of tutorials over on my blog page for free. So that is, I can't remember, Weezy's workshops, and I I am planning on doing more workshops this year. It's just I've been very busy with what we're going to talk about next, living legacy. And here we are, living legacy. And you can go through and get more information by running the video here. But I encourage you to talk about your life history or somebody who may have passed on, but you know their stories and you can capture them on video. And I help you do that. I help you formulate your plan in which to do that. So the first package is the self-directed legacy gems. We meet for 1 hour on Zoom. I give you a list of ideas of different types of stories that you could tell. We, I, t- you get um, that video course on how to shoot from your smartphone and how to weave your story together. Or my other package is a guided storytelling journey with Weezy. And that's when we come together on Zoom to record the memories together. Once again, you get that one-on-one 1 hour for free, or it's included in the package. You get to work with me to tell three stories. And in all of this, I teach you how to upload, download. You get all the support you need, but in this one, you tell the story. I do all the editing. All you have to do is show up and talk. You might have to get together some pictures that you want to have into the story to help guide it along. But you tell the story. I ask the questions to help guide you along the way. I should say, I ask the questions to guide you along the way. You tell the story, and I do all the heavy lifting for everything else except for teaching you how to upload and download that video when it's complete. So I'm telling you about this because one, I was supposed to have a pop-up event that I was going to be promoting this weekend, and it got rained out. And I was really hoping to be able to promote this. So today is my promotional day. I do want to show you one more thing. But anyway, so I'm promoting it here, and I want to show you, if you go to this more information button, this is where you are going to be led. you're going to be led over here, and you can see the price. It is a very reasonable price. This makes a wonderful family gift. With Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up, great time to go ahead and capture these moments. It's summer, it's spring, great backgrounds. If you're not on Zoom, but would be on Zoom. Well, I'd be on Zoom, you'd be on Zoom, but you could sit outside with your phone and tell the stories. I'm digressing. Back to this. But anyways, this gives little more information to what is included into the package. And if you push one of these purple buttons, it takes you right in here where you can simply purchase and pay for the package. I get an email, and then we set up a time to start working together. So here I am back on with you. But anyways, that's just kind of an overall thing of Weezy. Check out my blog page. I should have shown you more of that, but I highlighted it a little bit on that one page, but I do give a lot of information on my blog. I give my audience a lot of information. But it's like leading the horse to water. I have it. It's available to you. It's up to you to choose to pick it up and resource it. So I'm going to go back over to that screen share one more time. There's a couple things I want to show you. A couple more things I want to show you. Oh. So let me go back up here to the top. So I'm going to go back. Over here is the blog. And it's going to pop up archives. But I have lots of blogs here of sharing different things, and you just hit on older posts and you can keep scrolling. But there's several years of content here. As you can see over here, 2018 I started. And sometimes 2020 I wasn't so good. I wasn't so much on this website. I was over on Weezy.today, and there I gave a lot of lifestyle information. If you're interested in that, you can. The next thing I'm going to talk about is contact me. You can hit the contact button and scroll down, and you can just hit the contact us button. All you need to do is put your name in, your email, and contact us. And I got an error because I didn't do that. Let me go back. But you just type in your name here, type in your email, and hit contact us. There's probably, when you do that, there's probably a little notification box that you can talk about your message. Tell me what you want to talk about. I get the email. I email you back. If you want to set up time with me, this is the best way to do this. And then I will send you a calendar link to set up time. But you have questions, this is the best way to contact me. And if you want to sign up for my emails, there's newsletter sign up. Again, just provide me with your email, first and last name, and hit subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. Just come in here, click those buttons, and they will take you right to those channels. And then Lastly, I want to talk about Gear Guide. If you have any questions about gear that you need to use to add to your smartphone or to your Zoom calls or whatever, like an extra webcam or a good mic to use, those are all available there in that free gear guide. Um, it does go to Amazon. If you buy enough at Amazon, I may make a small commission, but it has to be over $100 before I make 1 cent. So you going in and buying a $20 piece of equipment, it just gives me some credit until I make $100 that month. But anything that you buy on Amazon counts towards that purchase and that thing when you go into Amazon and shop through my gear guide. Also, um, share things on my I share things on my Facebook with gear recommendations. So, anyways, that's all for today. Go over, check my website. If you are watching this on your TV or computer, you can scan this QR code. It will pull all this up on your phone, or just go to www. Let me see. Let me pull it up here, over here on my little handy dandy, and bring it up on screen. WeezyInc.com. You might have to put HTTPS on there, but anyway, that is how you can get to my website. So this was LEDA day 19 going live. As you can hear and see, my tongue got a little tied up, but it's okay because I told you exactly what the information was that I wanted to tell you. So if you are worried about how you're going to sound on camera, if you are wanting to start that YouTube channel or Facebooks or anything, it happens. It happens to the best of people. I watch people who are pros and they're not always super fluid with their tongue. I have said it before. I'm a conversational person. So, do we always talk perfect and succinct in our conversation? No, we do not. But I want to make myself approachable. So, I leave mine in a conversational type format. But I really am going to go this time, and I hope you have a great weekend and get out there and do something in nature or something that you enjoy and hit that record button, even if it's just on your smartphone and you use the video button, but start practicing today using that phone as a mirror, as a recorder to give you great feedback on your face, your voice, your location in video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.